Hello and welcome to Big Orbit Games unboxing video, the new Cardfight Vanguard trial deck, G-TD07 Illusionist to the Crescent Moon, the new Pale Moon trial deck. My name is Simon, I'm joined today by James.
Hello, I'm James.
And we're going to be unboxing the new trial deck. So, I've said this before, but I do like the new trial deck packaging. I think it's kind of cool.
This is a very exciting trial deck for some people. The first Pale Moon trial deck, even though they've been around since BT02.
As I say, since BT02 we're now into the G series, and yet this is the first time they've had a trial deck. So I'll let James open that bit up, and I'll just quickly show you this. So assuming you're relatively new to the game, in the start here you get the starter's guide, so read this before you start Cardfight. So it teaches you how to play the game, all the different cards, the layout of the land and stuff like that, and all your different abilities. It does also open up, and there's another side, a red side, which goes into a little bit more detail about how you actually play the game, and there's a very clever way to fold it to make it look like a booklet, but I can't do it, so they can go over there. You also get in here a playmat. Again, very useful. It's the first time you're playing because it helps you with the layout of where your cards will go, because it is very important, because you have different columns for your Vanguards, Rearguards, your Guardian Circle and stuff, so that's useful to have. And on the reverse side, it just explains a bit more about the deck and how it works and what each card in there does, and the new ability Magia. And also it shows you the G-TD07 Rallying Call the Interspectral Dragon, which is the new Gear Chronicle trial deck as well, which I'll also be unboxing. So, moving on to what we're actually here for though, the actual deck. So, I'll also show you at the back. You get this new card in here. So it's got a normal Vanguard back, but on the front of it it's just the clan. So for this instance it's Pale Moon, with the Masked Magician Harry on it. Yeah, it's sort of almost like a buddy fight flag. Yeah. And so I think this would just go well in, say, like putting it in a trade binder or something, just to show where your Pale Moon stuff is, or putting it in the front of a deck box to show which deck it is from a glance or something. So it's just cool to have it as like a little signature of the clan you're playing.
It'd be nice to get an actual deck box with this art on it though.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Get on it, Bushy Road. So, we're going to go through each of the cards quickly and just show you what they are. So we're going to start from the top. So we have the Masked Magician Harry, the grade 3, so the boss of the deck. So 11,000 attack and auto from the Vanguard, Generation Break 2. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, choose it to one card from your soul, call it to Rearguard, and that unit and this unit both get 3,000 power until the end of turn. Pretty good ability.
This was stacking everything up, yeah?
Yeah.
Preparing your field.
And then we have the new Magia ability. So this is Magia Auto from Vanguard, cost of a Counterblast 1. So you, during your turn when your G-unit strides, you can pay that cost to Soul Charge 1, choose up to one card from your soul, call it to Rearguard, that unit gets plus 5,000 till the end of turn, and at the end of that turn, put the unit called with this effect into your soul.
So it may seem quite bad because you're just putting your thing back into your soul, but it protects things from, say, Kagero or Gear Chronicle from it going back to the deck, so you can bring it out next turn, and you can. It's like Murakumo in a way. Your field is never going to get killed because it's always going back to you.
So it's almost like it's hiding in a big top hat.
Yes.
Just to go with the theme. But yeah, so it helps hide your units in the soul to keep them from being removed.
Yeah. So
we have in here, we have two of these from the top. Next up is the Stride unit. So this is Ardor Dragon Master Amanda. So it's a grade 4 because it's a Stride, and its ability is Magia Auto. When this unit hits a Vanguard, Soul Charge 1, choose it to one card from your soul, call it to Rearguard. That unit gets plus 2k until end of turn, and at the end of the turn put it back into the soul.
So with these two both taking effect, you can make yourself a nice little powered up column.
With all the little boosts going on, yeah. That's pretty cool. And you get two of those in there. We then have the Breathing Kotal. This is another grade 3 for the deck, 11,000 power, and auto from Vanguard Rearguard, Generation Break 1, Counterblast 1 as a cost. When it attacks, you can pay the cost to give the unit plus 3k till end of the battle. Fairly standard ability for a trial deck.
Yeah, most trial decks have a similar card with them.
And you get 2 of those in there.
This one is 11,000. Most of them are normally 10,000.
So yeah, so it's slightly better than all the other ones. We then have our other grade 3, which is Mirage Sword Judy. So it's auto from Vanguard, Generation Break 1. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, it gets plus 6,000 until end of battle. So even though it's only a 10k, if it's attacking a Vanguard after you've done a stride, it's 16k. And also auto for a counterblast of 2. When it's based on Vanguard, you can soul charge 1, choose it to 1 grade 2 or less cards from your soul, and just call it to the rearguard.
Counterblast 2 though.
It's a bit of a steep cost for doing it.
Yeah.
But needs must sometimes, and you get 4 of those in there. Now on to the grade 2s. We have Star Magician Ellen. Just a grade 2, 10,000 power, no ability, so it's just a vanilla unit. So always nice to have a simple beat stick in trial decks. And you get 4 of those in there. We then have Sinhalite Beast Tamer. Have I pronounced that right? I probably have. I hope I have. So it's a grade 2, 9,000 power from rearguard, Generation Break 1. When this unit attacks, a Vanguard, this unit gets plus 3k until the end of that battle. So it becomes a 12k attacker on Vanguards.
Yeah, and with Harry's ability, a 17k.
Ooh, those numbers are starting to add up. And you get 2 of those in there. We now have Card Dealer Jacqueline. So grade 2, 9,000 power. Auto from rearguard, Generation Break 1, Counterblast 1 as a cost. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, if this unit is boosted, you can pay that cost. To soul charge 1, choose it to 1 grade 2 or less card from your soul and call it to rearguard.
It's an amazing card. It can basically be used in any Pale Moon deck, really.
Yeah, it pretty much can, just because, wow.
And it's not Magia, so they're permanent. So it might be good for stuff like Silverthorn. Maybe.
Yeah, it could be, yeah. So we get 2 of those in there, one of which is hollow. We then have Bad Eater Clown. So another grade 2. This one, though, is a Generation Break 1. It intercepts. When it intercepts, it gets an additional 10,000 shield. So that makes it a 15k interceptor, which is enough to stop a lot of big attacks.
Yeah. Even grade 3s sometimes.
And we get 2 of those in there. Then on to the grade 1s. We have Miracle Tumbler Lance, another vanilla unit with no abilities, just 8,000 power. And we get 4 of those in there. And then we have Obsidian Beast Tamer. So this is grade 1 for 7,000 power, and then from auto from rearguard, Generation Break 1, when this unit attacks a Vanguard, it gets plus 3k until end of battle. So it becomes a 10k attacker, so early game attacker.
Yeah. But it's not because of the Generation Break.
Oh, good point, yes.
Yeah.
That's an interesting unit. Potentially you want to switch out very quickly. Maybe just when things have gone horribly, horribly wrong. Moonlight Melody Tamer Betty is next up at grade 1. Generation Break 1, Counterblast 1. At the end of the battle that this unit boosted a rearguard, you can pay that cost to put a rearguard this unit boosted into the soul, choose it to 1 card with the Magia ability from the soul, and call it a rearguard. So this is switching out rested units to gain additional attack, basically.
Which is always nice.
Yeah, additional attacks are always positive. And then we've got 3 of those in there. Then we have Water Juggler. So this is the perfect guard from the trial deck. So choose a card from hand and discard it to, and then choose the unit that's being attacked, and the unit cannot be hit until the end of that battle. So just perfectly guards one of your units, and you get 2 in there. Then we have the Egg Juggler at grade 1. 6,000 power, so on the lower side, but for 1 Soul Blast, when it's placed on rearguard from the soul, you can draw a card.
So this used to be a promo exclusive, but that was back when the Soul Blast really damaged it in a way. So now that there's all this soul charging, it's fine. You just get rid of all your triggers or whatever.
Yeah, the stuff you're not going to be calling out anytime soon.
Yeah,
and you only get 2 of them in there anyway, so you can just use it to get a bit of advantage, can't you? Then we have Happiness Collector, which is our starter for the deck. It's a grade 0 with Forerunner, and auto rearguard, Generation Break 1. Put this unit into your soul as a cost. Well, it's not really a cost in Pale Moon, is it? When your other unit is placed on rearguard from the soul, you can do this to draw a card and soul charge 1. So you can effectively keep abusing this ability, can't you?
You could do, yeah. If you were mean.
If you were mean. But you could, theoretically. So you get one of those.
You could keep on abusing this technically with Magia because it goes back into the soul.
But you are net event. You are soul blasting 1 each time, aren't you?
But with a lot of Magia effects, you soul charge 1.
Ah, so there we go. So we have a Kitten Juggler. Kitten Juggler.
I love this card. Loads of people are like, animal abuse, but look how much fun they're having.
I'm not sure. So we have a Kitten Juggler, which is your draw trigger. So we have 4 of those. We have a Surprise Clown as the stand trigger, and we get 2 of those. Then you have your Hail trigger, which is the Tender Breeder. You laughed at that one as well. We have 4 of those.
Another reprint.
Yes, another reprint. Poison Juggler. So this is a critical trigger, but with an ability. So from the rearguard, you can put it into the soul to give one of your Pale Moon units plus 3k until end of turn. So just useful if it has been forced out onto the field or something.
If someone upheaval Pegasus is you.
Yeah, exactly. You can at least gain some advantage from it. And you get 4 of those in there. And at the end, you get 2 stand triggers, one of which is a nice hollow. And this is the Amethyst Beast Tamer. So again, it has an ability. From the rearguard, put it into your soul to choose one of your units and give it plus 3k. Again, same principle with this one. And you get 2 of those in there, one of which is the lovely hollow. So there we go, that's the entirety of G-TD07. Any closing thoughts on it, James?
Harry is amazing in his own little way. He is very powerful. I'm not sure if more powerful than Cronage yet, but with the on-call and plus 5k, it's doing a lot of pressure to your opponent.
So he could potentially be. I like the look of this deck as a whole. There's a lot of Pale Moon in it because of all the soul juggling.
Yeah, and also this card is just great in anything.
Card Dealer Jacqueline is fantastic. No, I think it's a fairly solid trial deck. I think, considering it's the first one Pale Moon have had as well, I think it's a good showing for them.
And next time, Grand Blue.
Yeah, Grand Blue.
One of the most unloved.
Unloved clans. For good reason, no. Grand Blue, fantastic. But today we're talking Pale Moon.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
So there we go. That is everything in the G-TD07 Cardfight Vanguard Trial Deck Illusionist of the Crescent Moon. So remember, everything you've seen here today can be bought and sold on our website, bigorbitcards.co.uk. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Remember to like and subscribe. I will be unboxing more Cardfight Vanguard, including the other G-TD06 later. So that's bye from me, Simon.
Bye from me, James.
I'll see you next time. Bye.